I am absolutely buzzing for this and just checking that these microphones are working. So can I have a thumbs up from anyone who can actually hear me? Because it would make me very happy, because you know I'm not the best at tech in the world, but I think we have liftoff on our fancy new microphones, which mean that when we shout and scream, they don't go for you guys. So I'm going to be very delighted when somebody says, we can hear you. Anyone? Anyone? Yes, yes. I think Leo the baker can hear us. Yay! Great! Oh, I'm really thrilled now. Good. So I have seen the match. I will just tell Daniel, the microphones are working. Good. So I just do like to do these sort of technical things when he's not here because I get stressed. But I can look at this new microphone. Ooh, fancy. And, oh, Victor Lentio, you're here. Wonderful. So good morning to everybody. So excited for this match. Honestly, I don't know where to put it in the sentence, but it's Sulonging, isn't it? It's going forward for Alex. It's just doing everything that she's been working so hard for all these years. And just wonderful. Oh, Victor Lentio says, so clear. Yes. Oh, thanks, darling. So, I'm glad. Can you tell all the difference for these microphones? Wonderful. I'm thrilled. Just going to have a nap while waiting. Well, don't nap for too long, Nia Wilson, because it's 6. Osaka's got the first set in the match before, 6-4. Fernandez is up 2-1, but well, we've all heard of a comeback, haven't we? We all know how comebacks work, but I don't know. I don't think Coach Dan suggested to me that it was likely that Fernandez won against Osaka. Not very likely, is it?
No, she's one set down.
Yes, I know. Let me put that on for you, darling. So, apparently, we're very clear today. The microphones are marvellous. He's in the room. Oh, he's got his lucky T-shirt on.
Oh,
wonderful.
Good morning, everyone.
We are all in the room. The roll call is about to happen. Abacus. No, that was a that name's gone now. No, a comedian. Team Yapu. Team Yapu. Team Pooyat. They always like to reverse things. That's like Dolly.
Right, here we are. Just getting organised.
Well, I'm kind of organised already. I'm very organised because it was Sunday when we were last awake, and I had a day to calm everything down. Get rid of the scoreboard for now, shall I? We don't really need that right now. And so everything was ready. All I was worried about was the microphones. Now I know that they're all working perfectly. We are good to go. Cesar Bernales is present. Well done. Very good. And there we go. We'll get rid of the scoreboard for now. Oh, there we go. Lovely.
So we're possibly one set of tennis away from Alex attempting to win 8 matches in a row. Quite remarkable.
She will win 8 matches.
This number just keeps going up and up. On hard court, she faces another very strong performer today, higher ranked, higher seeded, but as has been the way in recent matches, Alex, regardless of whether it's a higher ranked player or an informed player, or a past champion, Alex Eala keeps on winning. Today it's the turn of Belinda Bencic to take on the unstoppable force that is Alex at the moment.
Oh, Rich Alentio is saying that, wow, the voice sounds like a stadium surround sound. What a beauty. Oh, I'm so excited. Sometimes you don't know when you buy this stuff. The microphones we've been using for the last 6 months were very, very cheap. They were like the cheapest ones that I could find, honestly. And, oh, someone's saying it's intermittent. Are you joking me? Are you joking? Tell me you're having a laugh. Oh, now he's been a bit muffled. Are you giggling? Oh no, because I can go back to the old ones. I can go back to the 20 quid ones from Amazon if you want me to. Easy peasy. Tell me. Okay, I'm going to put a poll on. Poll. Keep these mics. The new fancy ones. And if you say no, I'm just going to go back to the old ones. Okay? There you go. I've got the poll going. Oh, CLP is present. Oh, 100% like. The balance is to the right. Okay. Balance is to the right. I've got these settings.
Why's yours got a red light?
Yours has got a red light as well. It means it's
Okay.
actually recording it as well.
Right.
Just in case, I don't know, there was a storm and we lost everything, we can record them. It's just for the fun of it, really. Oh, it's going down on 80%. Adobo chicken versus Toblerone. They are so funny. Adobo versus Toblerone. What about mango pie? Mango and peach pie versus Toblerone. So you think 80? Oh, it's going up again. Keep the mic. Just make sure the connection is not too moved. Okay, I'm doing my best. Tell you what we'll do. Hold a second. I was saying hold a second.
Oh, that's me as well.
Yeah, that's you as well, darling. But we should be okay now. I'll ask Noid for any advice. Noid? Any advice specifically? Okay, you're on now. Noid's going to help me with the settings.
Yes, Belinda Bencic, like a few other players on tour, is a mum. She's had a baby girl a few years ago now. She plays less tennis, like Naomi Osaka. She's only played 30 odd times this year, 36 to be precise, whereas Alex has played 56 matches to date in 2026. But on hard court, these two are real kind of winning machines. Belinda Bencic has played 19 matches on hard court this year. This is her 19th match. She's won 14 and she's lost just 4 matches. And Alex has played 30 matches on hard court and she's won 22, losing just 8. Both of them well over 70% win rate on hard court. And it's going to be a really interesting match to see if Alex plays more to Belinda Bencic's forehand than her backhand. Her backhand is her biggest weapon, in my opinion, and so compared with the contrast of McNally in her last match, where Alex played more on McNally's weaker backhand side, today is very different because Bencic's backhand is a strength, and so Alex is going to have to, in my opinion, play 60-40, that kind of percentage, more to Bencic's backhand, serve and play more shots to Bencic's forehand, and just the minority of the time to the backhand, because that is the best shot. She possesses a backhand down the line. We normally talk about Alex's backhand down the line, but Bencic has a formidable backhand down the line. So she's got to change it up today. So it's almost like a mirror opposite to McNally's match. She's got to direct her serve more to Bencic's forehand, but still obviously keep Bencic guessing and go to the backhand, in my opinion, 60-40. So 20% more to Bencic's forehand, which I believe will break down more quickly than the backhand side. So that's going to be very interesting to see if Joanne Bosch agrees with me and we see that unfold. But there's going to be really quite a lot of baseline battles today. A bit similar to the match Alex had with Svitolina in Washington. So that's going to be interesting for me. Both players are very difficult to beat on hard court, and if anything, they're playing each other in the round of 16 today in round 4 a little bit early in the event for me, because this could easily be a semi-final, if not final. We've seen a few shocks already.
I'm just wanting to press pause on you for a moment. We're going to go back to the old mics. Thank you for your help, guys. We're going to go back to the old mics. Just give me 2 seconds. Properties. And we're going to go USB. Okay, I think we should be back again now. Have you got us back again? Can you hear us? Are we back? I think we are. Can you hear us now? Let's not be quiet. Let's make sure that we've got something to say so that you can hear us better. Good. Thank you very much. Any comment on Renee Staub's comment that Alex Eala can never win the Grand Slam unless she... I haven't even asked Dan. I don't know who Renee Staubs is, but I'm going to tell you that that type of comment is just clickbait. Just clickbait. Oh, good. So good. Thank you. Everyone's got the sound back. Loud and clear. Phew. Right. Well, with these expensive, fancy ones, they'll go back to the shop. And thanks for your help with that. Back over to you, Dan.
Yeah, Renee Stubbs, a former tennis professional, does a lot of the on-court match interviews, especially when we're over in America. And she has spoken to Alex quite a lot in recent weeks, because in Washington, Alex won 5 matches, won the title. So Renee Stubbs was on court interviewing Alex all through last week. So yes, coming into this match, this is going to be possibly the biggest test for Alex, because simply she keeps winning, which obviously increases her workload. She wouldn't want it any other way. You're a professional tennis player to win matches, so this is all a fabulous winning habit that Alex has. So she wouldn't want it any other way, but it does put a demand on her body. So coming into this match, her 8th match since the 3 and a bit week rest. She had 22 days off between Wimbledon and playing in Washington, but now she is playing her 8th match in what is a 12-day period, and that will be a new experience for Alex at this level. She will have played 8 consecutive days, some of it practice, some of it on the ITF circuit at lower levels. Certainly, Alex has clearly won a lot of matches to rise up the rankings and rise inside the top 100 first and then the top 50. But the demand on your body when you're playing the best players in the world is even greater. And Bencic has not played as much. Now, that could work in her favour. She had a month off. She lost at Wimbledon to Coco Gauff, and then she had a month off, and she's played just twice at this event since Wimbledon. So she's, in terms of workload, is in a very different position coming into this match compared with Alex. So that is going to be interesting. We're only going to be able to observe Alex, especially in the opening 10-15 minutes. Everything has been reported that she's okay, that it was much more of a shock to the system, her awkward landing in the last match. So that's all positive news. Well, I'm sure you, like us, breathed a sigh of relief that there was no damage and that she's been able to rest and practice and get ready for this match just like all the previous ones. But for me, the first set will be very key for me. Bencic, the best chance or the best sort of signs that Alex is getting on top in this match will be because Bencic gets irritated. She has a temperament which can change mid-match. It can kind of self-combust. She can get very irritated with herself, and if she starts missing, she's one of what I call a perfectionist, and she shares that, and she lets everyone know her own disappointments if she's losing. And we've seen, and I'm sure you've seen, sometimes she can get irritated with her box, whether it's her father, who's always in the box and has been a strong influence, coaching her, etc., since her childhood days. We saw her sort of shouting across after winning the second set against Taylor Townsend. She was getting quite animated and irritated with something between her and her box. So will she handle the 12,000 or so fans in the on the court side today, all cheering for Alex? How is she going to handle that, especially if Alex is on top in terms of the score?
Did you notice? Part of the match I absolutely loved against McNally was when Alex, there it was, stadium atmosphere, as if they were all watching the Beatles. I know it was a bit of an old reference, but they were going crazy. It was like Beyonce was on the stage. And Alex, at one point, after she hurt her ankle, bless her, obviously needing a bit of support. And she said, I've never seen her do it before. She was like, come on, everyone, shout for me, as if they weren't being loud enough already. I mean, of course they were. But I love that she asked for it.
That was a very good impression.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm just starting off my tennis career. But she was, after my croquet career. I've already been asked how I got on in the croquet.
Have you? Yes.
I have, and I said it was a beautiful day, sunny by the sea. It was idyllic, and I won most of my matches. So I really did very well. For me, it was a good day. And Coach Dan was coaching me along the whole way and bringing me drinks and hats and all the things that I needed. It was hot for England anyway. It was hot, but thanks for asking. I pray for Eala to stay calm and stay focused every second. That's a great prayer as well, isn't it? Channel prayer, if you're new here, our channel prayer is always before the match. We do a prayer for injury-free tennis for both players. And then we add a little sneaky, cheeky, and please can we have a victory for Alex? And honestly, our players have been very, very helpful to Alex, I'm sure, because we wrap her around the world. You in the chat are surrounding the whole world. A lot of you are in the Philippines, a lot of you are in the Middle East, in New Zealand, in Australia, in Europe. We have Feli in Italy, all over the world, Norway. And therefore, I kind of feel like when we pray as a group, we are wrapping her up in the whole world. Dino saw it. Oh no, Erica Island girl is saying to Dino, I saw a Twitter post from a foreigner commenting on CBC News videos, and he wasn't okay on that. They're talking about a Filipino Canadian interviewer did not correct her. They said that somebody on the TV said she was American, and the Filipino Canadian didn't correct her. So they're all thinking, well, I bet they're just wanting to adopt her. But it wouldn't the whole world adopt her, really? I think they would. Anyone would adopt her, but no, I would, because it's lovely that she's Filipino, and she's bringing the Filipino culture to the world and showing representation so well. And I think I'm certainly reading that the Filipino people, as you guys are kind of not just feeling represented, but feeling really validated as a nation, because people are finally seeing the beautiful nature of your country and your countrymen. That's what it seems to me where I'm sitting. It seems similar. Oh, he's on the statistics. He's not listening to a word. I don't listen to him. He doesn't listen to me. Whilst we're doing this anyway, because whilst you talk, I do a little tappy tappy.
Yes,
I talk, you look at statistics. Fun.
Yes, it just give you a sort of detailed view of Bencic's game. We've got her hard court form from this year to show you, and she really started the year very impressively. Before she played any tournaments as an individual, she played for Switzerland. In Australia, the United Cup took place, and quite a lot of the players chose to play for their country before the Australian Open rather than play in places like Auckland or Brisbane. And Alex played in Auckland, got to the semi-finals, as we know, but Belinda Bencic there played a flawless United Cup. It was a mixed event, so there was a male team member alongside the female, and then they played a mixed doubles if the singles ties were shared one each. But you can see that Switzerland got to the final, and Bencic actually beat Iga Swiatek, which at the time was her most impressive victory. But you can see the quality of players she beat in that event. And although Switzerland came unstuck against Poland in the final, despite Bencic winning, that was excellent form. She started the year really well, and she's only lost 4 matches. And you can see that, interestingly, and I said this in the preview, they're all players that Alex has played and got past in 2026. So there's a sort of happy coincidence there that hopefully means that Alex will be her 5th defeat. Bencic will lose for the 5th time on hard court. But yes, she lost to Bartenkova, Svitolina, Pegula and Goff. And it was the Goff match in Miami where we really saw Bencic lose her cool. And she really fell out actually with Goff's team on the side and was very irritated with some of their behaviours and sort of tactics and influence during the match in terms of how they supported Coco Gauff, and it all got very heated on the side. So further evidence that Bencic, not just once this season, but more than once, can lose her cool. So that's her form. But yes, she is a very, very solid performer on hard courts. The good news is that she's certainly not invincible. She has been a lot higher in the world ranking. She reached a peak high of number 4 in the world if you go back to 2020, so that's obviously 6 years ago, she actually has won in Toronto. She beat Serena Williams.
What would you like to
Just
see?
take that off, thank you.
What would you like to see
I
instead?
don't know, nothing.
Nothing?
She beat Serena Williams that year in the semi-finals, and then went on to beat Simona Halep, who's long finished now, but that was a big title when she was just 18 years of age. So Bencic at one time was very much seen as the next big thing, the junior coming up from the junior ranks, and potentially a future world #1 winner of Grand Slam titles. And in my opinion, the reason it's not happened is that she really doesn't have a massive weapon. That was one thing that you could say, especially on her serve. She's been vulnerable on serve far too often. She's especially on her second serve. That is being exposed in her career, and also her temperament. So we've talked about her temperament, but those two things really have held her back. She's had a very good career, won lots of titles, but when it's come to the biggest events, her wins have been sparing. And she's won, she tends to win actually geographically in places where she obviously likes. So she's won the Abu Dhabi title twice, and that's been a 500 event. So matching Alex's win in Washington. She's won in Tokyo. She won the Olympics there, won an Olympic gold medal in 2021, and she's won last autumn in Tokyo on hard courts. So we don't want a second victory here in Toronto for Bencic, because obviously that would mean she would get past Alex today.
Oh, that would be ridiculous. That's not going to happen.
But conversely, from Alex's point of view, Bencic, where's the coincidence there? Gone out of my head.
Bless you. We had just had a couple of hours sleep between sort of 10 and midnight, 12:30, and so we're both a little bit bleary.
Oh yes, it was the Olympic reference. It's come back to me. Alex beating the Olympic champion from 2024 last week in Washington, in Qinwen. That would be a happier coincidence, the fact that she's now playing the Olympic champion from the previous Olympics to 2024. The 2021 Olympics delayed due to COVID. Alex is taking on the champion from then. So hopefully it'll be 2 Olympic champions downed inside a fortnight.
So we're just wondering in the chat whether King Charles follows Alex Eala secretly. And maybe he is like that interviewer in America trying to offer her a little secret British passport. I can't do an impression. My brother can do a really good King Charles impression. But I can't. I'm just imagining him saying to her, excuse me, Miss Eala, would you fancy a little bit of a British passport? You seem to be rather
You say
good. No, Miss Eala.
Oh, Miss Eala.
He would say Miss Eala, wouldn't he?
I'm just watching Osaka. Osaka is going to come out and serve for the second set, which means she will win the match potentially in the next service game, which would mean we're only 15 minutes, give or take, from Alex coming out onto court. So keep an eye on this next service game of Osaka's, because she looks like she's about to beat the Canadian and local favourite and a quarter Filipino, isn't she? Leylah Fernandez. But the bottom half, which we'll show you next.
Ah, yes, but I'm just finishing.
It's full of players that, with the exception of Bencic, have all got something in common. Let's have a look, see if you can spot
the bottom half. The drum roll.
Yes, we don't need the other one. That's it. Lovely.
Okay. You need your glasses on. I hope none of you on phones.
Well, this is just the bottom half.
I've actually got the top half set up over there if you want them both at the same time.
Okay. So this is the bottom half, and we now know the results from the bottom 2 matches, because they were played earlier today. Elena Rybakina has beaten Samsonova in 3 sets. So she has gone through to the quarterfinals, and well, I say we know the results. We're about to know the result of Osaka and Fernandez in the other last 16 match. And then above, Coco Gauff has beaten Elena Korneva, actually more comfortably than I thought, in 2 straight sets, quite comfortably. And so the winner of Alex versus Bencic will play Coco Gauff. But you can see, apart from Bencic, Gauff looks like Osaka and Rybakina are the other 3 players that are going to be in the quarterfinals, which means all 3 players have succumbed to Alex at one time or another in 2026. We'll show you the top half just because we've got a bit of time.
And it's a bigger bit of paper, screen paper. Da-da! Oh, no, it's not. Sorry.
And the big shock, which you'll have heard from 24 hours ago, is that Aryna Sabalenka's form continues to be, erratic to say the least. She keeps losing well before the final. She hasn't got to a final in a long time, having started the year really well. She's now clearly struggling, and it really seems to have coincided with her getting engaged. So the romantic, positive world with her future husband is all great off court, but it's clearly been a distraction, a positive distraction, but it's clearly she's focused on that, and maybe her tennis focus has dropped a little bit. But for whatever reason, she's lost a game to Alexandra, which is more of a surprise because Alexandrova has dropped down the rankings. She was as high as number 10 at the end of last year, but she's the name just above Alex in the rankings, which we'll show you next. Osaka has won, so Alex will be on in about 12 minutes or so, but we can see the quarterfinals in the top half. Alexandrova will play Svitolina, who came through a good win over Anisimova, although Anisimova is still trying to get to play regularly. She's not been 100%, so that wasn't as big a shock as it might have looked last year. Snyder beats Jessica Pegula. That was more of a shock because Pegula had beaten Snyder last week in Washington. And then we can see that Kostyuk came unstuck against Iga Swiatek, who's showing a bit more form. But 2 names there that Alex has also beaten in recent matches. Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon and Elena Svitolina for the second time last week in Washington. So there's no one to fear in the draw, but of all the names we can see, Alex is playing someone she's not played before in Belinda Bencic. So can Alex get past her today? What do we all think?
Oh, I would just say, I'm going to take off these tiny little bits of paper from the screen. Thank you. We've just been chatting in the chat about the dinosaur with the Filipino flag, and Alex is noticing him now, and I really hope that that dinosaur follows her all around the world. And yes, demangling, we always, of course, we have actually already said our prayer, but we will do it again. We're always doing it before the match. The prayer for injury-free tennis for both players and a little cheeky extra win victory for Alex. Please, Mr. God. Thank you very much. And we're also asking, a couple of people asking, is her ankle hurt? I'm going to tell you what Dan's told me and what we've decided together about that, is that when you hurt yourself a little bit, and it's probably even more so if you're a sports person, is you have this adrenaline flood. But if you're a sports person, it's even more important, isn't it, that you don't hurt your ankle? So what she was doing was very sensibly reacting. She obviously already had a little bit of a foot thing, because that's why she had it wrapped up. And she not overreacted. She reacted more in order to keep it safe. And then when they wrapped it up, I think she had 2 games, didn't she? 2 games with it wrapped up, and that seemed to actually make it worse. Oh, Mr. Demangling, you're so kind. Goodness me. 50 memberships, everybody. Come into the room, make sure you're subscribed. Goodness me. So kind. Thank you very much. So yes, we're talking about her ankle, and so they wrapped it up tight. And that 2 games were the 2 games where she was looking like she was in pain. And then when they took it off, she actually she really got away and carried on and played brilliantly. And so what Coach Dan was thinking really, and I was thinking, was that it was not too bad an issue, and her team would never have sent her back on if it was. Thank you, Mr. Dimankaling.
Yes, I think what I think is clear, the sequence really is that it was a shock, it was a jolt. The foot landed awkwardly. We could all see that on the replay. Sometimes when Alex really launches into a forehand or a backhand, both feet come off the ground, and then of course they've obviously got to return to the ground. And it was the right foot, as I looked at it on the screen, kind of buckled momentarily, didn't it? It didn't land flat, and it couldn't be helped. It purely accidental. It wasn't to do with the surface. It just all the effort and power, and really the feet are acting a bit like shock absorbers when they land, when the player's launching their whole body weight into these shots, having to hit with such power as Alex does. But I think it was a shock to the system, and she wasn't sure, and we all weren't sure, and it was a nervous wait. But in the immediate aftermath, your adrenaline kicks in, and she obviously had on-court sort of treatment that's permitted from the trainer who came, and we saw a bit of spray go on the foot. Everything came off the shoe, the sock. It got strapped up, etc. But it would have been at the end of the set when she went off court, very sensibly. Alex's wise head on young shoulders. She did all the right things, and they would have assessed everything in that sort of 3 or 4 minutes off court and discussed it. And for me, if there's any significant trauma when you've landed awkwardly like that, it's then that the swelling starts to form, bruising, things like that. I'm not medical. You have to forgive me. I'm not an expert, but just from my own experience, when I've had a similar issue, sometimes you get away with it and it's just okay, and there's a pain and it hurts clearly, and it's a shock and all those things, but there's no lasting damage. And I think they obviously assessed, and that's been the case. Thank goodness that there's no lasting damage and there was no swelling, and she's been able to continue. And obviously, great win over McNally, and it is going to be fine for today. That's my belief.
Yes, Erica Ryan saying, suddenly got me back to what happened to Hayley Baptiste in Paris, which was just so tragic, really, wasn't it? And I think, well, maybe our prayers are helping, because that's our number one prayer for our channel, isn't it? We've always done this since the beginning, since Sister Maria has told us to, which is because she keeps us right, our Sister Maria. And she says that was what we should be doing, because it is the most important thing, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, even if you're just here for the entertainment, it's just like going to the theatre. If the actors are food poisoned, they can't act. So at the end of the day, even if you're just here for the fun of it, injury-free tennis is what we pray for. And obviously, then if we could have a win for Alex, please, Mr. God, that would be fabulous. And well, God is good. We are having our prayers answered every time at the moment, aren't we? I mean, and did you hear? We did a video, as we always do between the lives, about how we do a celebration of her winning, and then we do a how she can beat the next player. But in our celebration one, Dan writes it and I read it into the camera, like listen with mother, bedtime story style. And what I really liked was he was saying that means this one, the one just gone, was 7th. It was Alex's 7th win. And the huge importance of that, guys, is, do you remember when we were back at Wimbledon, beginning of Wimbledon, and Coach Dan and everyone was saying, oh, we wanted to win Wimbledon. And Coach Dan was saying, no, look, come on, let's be realistic. This is only her second year on tour. And the second year at Wimbledon, let's be realistic, we wanted her just to win. I think we wanted to get her to win 3 matches, didn't we? You said
2 matches at Wimbledon.
2 matches at Wimbledon was the target from Coach Dan anyway, and and that was all trying to be realistic and trying to keep her right and keep the expectation right. And he said, you know, guys, what it takes to win a Grand Slam? And we were all sitting there, what does it take to win a Grand Slam, Dan? And he said, 7 matches. You need to win 7 difficult matches on the trot. That is a very, very hard thing to do on the trot without losing any in the middle. And so there we go. When we beat McNally, when Alex beat McNally, that was number 7. And that's what she needs to do to win a Grand Slam. And we're still not saying she's going to go and win the US Open because she has once done 7 on the trot, but 7 on the trot, it's a physical, mental, emotional battle. It's hard work, and she is a fighter. There is no doubt that the Catipunera in her is a large amount of why she is so utterly brilliant on court. Here endeth the sermon.
Yes, not many players win 7 matches in a row. Ivanovic, just sort of comparing Alex with similar sort of top upcoming young players. Ivanovic, world rank number 16, one of Alex's closest friends on tour. She won 8 matches last summer on grass, but the first 5 were at the lower level at the ITF event in Ilkley. So she's a player who's done it. And Mira Andreeva, world rank number 5, French Open winner, but she won 7 matches twice before in 2020. Earlier at the beginning of this year, she won 7 matches in a row twice on hard court. And of course, Marta Kostyuk, slightly older at 24 years of age, she had a great run on clay. She actually won 16 consecutive matches. But it's very few players that manage it, that you do have to win 7 matches in a row to win a Grand Slam. And that's what Linda Noskova did at Wimbledon and Mira Andreeva did at the French Open. So there are players that do it, but it's very hard, especially at this highest level. So the stadium court is packed. We can see getting ready.
Alex's opponents must embrace the fact that she is special because of the superpower she receives from her Filipino fans. It is on them if they keep resisting that reality. Well, I think that's actually true, but I think her other superpower is telling her she's the underdog, or telling her, or even, it's not even telling her. If we sit here and think she's the underdog or think she might not win, I honestly feel like that's mainlining her to as that's her superpower. It's like, oh, you think I'm the underdog? Oh, okay. You just watch this, and not in a big-headed way. You know, she's so gracious, she's so humble, and she's such an absolute darling. But she does have this thing, and just like when, you know, every now and then she'll get to 40 love down, and I tend to think, oh, now here she comes, and she wins the game. It's bizarre, like that 5-1 when she was 5-1 down and she came back and won the set. She is, tell her she's down and she stream on through.
Yeah, she's going to have to play at a high level for the majority of this match, well over 50%. If Alex can get close to those 70% stats across all the key areas on serve, on return, then absolutely she can win this match. It's going to be a close call. The computer has these two on current form, on factoring in all the stats and all the recent matches. This is a very close call. This would have been a much stronger favourite if this match had been happening 6 months ago. Bencic would have been ranked 30 places or so ahead of Alex if they played at the beginning of the year. It just shows you how far Alex has come since the start of 2026. She's closed the gap on someone of the quality of Belinda Bencic. They're much closer in the rankings. Number 12 in the world against number 20. She's closed that gap from over 30 spots to now just 8. In terms of the season race, the WTA finals race, they are much closer. In fact, Alex is 20 odd points ahead of Bencic. She's in number 14th spot in that race. Bencic is in number 16th. So the computer has this sort of 54-46 in favour of the Swiss player. But this is very much a 50-50 match. If Alex can play to the level she's been playing at since Washington, she can definitely win this match. But she has to hit those kind of figures. She's about to come on court.
She's about to come
on.
on.
Can't wait. It's a match too close to call, but we all want Alex to win. Come on, Alex. Here she comes out onto court.
Oh, bless her. With her headphones. So she's just concentrating for now. She knows that the whole stadium is shouting like Elvis has turned up. But, oh, look at them. Oh, this is so... I feel quite emotional. Everyone's brought something. Everyone's brought a flag or something to wave or something homemade. Eala! Oh, everyone is loving it. And here comes Belinda. Oh, I didn't bring down the photograph of how we met Belinda in China, didn't we? A long time ago.
6 years ago.
6 years ago, yes.
She's getting warm applause. She waves to the crowd.
A lot of people asking about Alex's ankle right now. Long and short of it is, we don't think it's a big problem, but do keep your prayers up. But her team are so protective of her. There's no way that she would be playing if her ankle was a big problem. It's not a big problem. She was just settling. It was just settling down on a little roll, and she did the right thing. So that's the long and short of it.
Yes, and there was a lot of emotions after the last match. I think that was a good release for Alex. I think there's a build-up. I think there's only so much in terms of the emotional roller coaster that any human can handle. But I think we saw her let out a lot of emotions having come through that 3-set battle. And I think she'll go again now. I think that was a good release for her, is the way I like to see it. But she's got a little bit of strapping around that right foot. You can see it poking up above the height of the shoe, but that will all have been put in place as a preventative and to make sure all the foot is properly supported for this match. She'll have practiced, she'll have been on court, she'll have tested all her foot out. It will be fine.
And Belinda has gone matchy on the outfits. I like it. I like her outfit. But the colorways are matchy with Alex. That's nice. And she's got her sampaguita earrings in. They're absolutely beautiful. Who makes them? Is it Nike? Oh, Nike did all the... Oh, did she win? Alex won.
Alex won the toss. She will serve. If I know Alex, you will have had that confirmed. But they're now doing the photos.
Yes, Jerry Salazar. It is like a rock star has come on the stage. Elvis.
They always have a special guest. He's had his photo at the net. That will be a treasured photo for him.
Can you imagine being that person who does the coin toss? Is it the guest who does the coin toss?
Yes.
Can you imagine the honour of that? Goodness me.
So, as I said, Bencic has been around, well, certainly since 2015, because that's when she won the title. But back then, players didn't have quite the same protection when they were teenagers and played a lot more. The rules have been updated, and there's a set number of events, a maximum number of events you can play now in your teenage years. But she has been playing matches since as long ago as when she was very young. 2012 she was playing matches. 2013 she's started to have a full season. So she's been going 13 years since she was 16, really, in terms of main tour level experience. But she's now 29 years of age. Alex 21. Birthday in March, so she is just over 8 years older than Alex, but she doesn't necessarily have the same level of calmness and maturity on court sometimes as Alex. But we will see if Alex and the occasion gets to Bencic, because that will be significant and definitely a strong indicator that Alex is on top in the match.
Alex serving first. You should have the scoreboard now. And they're just doing a little bit of a warm-up. I wonder if the entire... I sometimes think the WTA rankings say the top 50 people. There's Alex and there's 49 others. So the 49 of them are all going to have to get some sort of training in coping with a whole stadium cheering for sort of some sort of a Beyonce character opposite the net. This is not something which, as a group, they've all had to do at the same time. So there you go. Yeah. And thanks for keeping me right, Danny, reminding me I need to do the scoreboard. I love this channel. It's kind of, I feel like it's you guys with a little bit of help from me and Dan. And you sorted out my mics earlier on. Thank you very much. Keep the prayers coming, everybody. The channel prayer, injury-free tennis for everybody with a cheeky little win for Alex. That's what we pray for here. And everybody seems to be in the room now, or lots of you in the room.
Yes, a couple of key things to look out for me when Alex is serving to the left service box, the ad court as we call it. That's where the advantage points are played. If there's a deuce game, when it goes to advantage to either player, the server serves to that left side service box. The left-hander normally would attack the player's backhand with an out-swinging serve, slicing it out to the backhand. Alex will have to mix it up and go down the tee when serving to that box. Against McNally, that wide serve was very effective, and it has been against plenty of players in her winning run. But against Bencic, she's going to have to go to her forehand, at least, in my opinion, near a 60%. So look out for that. But we're going to be starting very soon. But if that serve down the middle, especially on the ad box, down the tee, will be an important shot and an important serve for Alex today. She's got to serve better than she did against McNally. It was the first time in that sequence of 7 matches that Alex's percentages dropped on serve, and that will be dangerous against Bencic. She must get nearer that 65-70% mark on first serve, not in the 50%. This match, a lot will be decided by who can serve better, especially on second serve, because both players will be attacking each other's second serve on return. And Bencic is vulnerable on second serve, so you can expect Alex to be all over her second serve, as she has been with lots of opponents. So they're 2 crucial things to look out for. Who is able to serve well on their first serves? Can Alex redirect her serve and take advantage of Bencic's forehand side? And can she take advantage of her second serve? Right, here we go then. So exciting. Round 4. Alex is starting.
Love it, Alex!
Serving from the far end. First point, first serve to Bencic's backhand. Now a short forehand. She comes in down the line. Great shot inside the baseline. First point to Alex Eala. Long may it continue. Is that the sign?
Yes, it is.
For the rest of this match.
Oh, I need my flag. Where is my flag? Took it away with us to that hotel, didn't we? There we go. I shall unravel them.
15 love. Alex does go wide. She's gone straight cross court. Now Bencic goes down the line. Good deep shot from Alex. Now she gets a short forehand. She goes wide to Bencic's backhand side. Did that catch the line? It did. Of course it did. 30 love. Brilliant, brilliant forehand cross court winner. Well, if those 2 points are anything to go by, Alex is hitting the lines, hitting her spots already. Great start. 30 love. Now she goes to the forehand side, just long on this third point. First serve goes long. So Can she get good depth on the second serve? That's an absolute must at the top level. She does. Their cross-court forehand reply from Bencic, and she pulls her backhand wide, and it's Bencic showing some nerves. She is not settling as quickly as Alex Eala today. If these first 3 points are anything to go by.
Thank you for the jewels, guys.
All good signs so far. We'll see how Alex is moving when they have the first extended point, but so far all these points have been short. And there's the serve I wanted to see, and she's hit it perfectly. Wins the game to love.
That was quick.
What a start. 1-love to Alex Eala.
It felt like about 2 minutes.
It was 2 minutes, but there's that serve that I've just been talking about, as if Alex heard me and demonstrating it for you on the screen. That's the serve that will really help her cause tonight, and it's great that she has just served it so well to close out that first game. She will be feeling so confident. She's only had the winning feeling in terms of her sort of tennis memory bank. The last defeat on grass in Wimbledon will have long gone. She won't have that in her body in any shape or form, and certainly not in her mind. She will only have the winning feeling, and that confidence can't be bought. And it's so helpful to have that feeling running through your body. Everything is good in Alex's world in terms of tennis at the moment. Right, Bencic serving, love 1. And immediately look at her service technique. She takes her racket head very abruptly to this position, and it's a sort of abbreviated serve. Alex does well to get that ball back, but there's evidence of Bencic's backhand, and she wins her first point down the line. But yes, it's an unusual serve. It's because she's had problems on her serve. She is trying to create a repeated service action that she trusts, and that's why she's developed this action. She's had trouble in her career, as with Coco Gauff and Sabalenka before her. The double faults sometimes have crept in her career, but no problem there. And another good first serve, and then serve plus 1 forehand into the open space, 30-love. But yes, that's why this is a different service technique. It was their solution to help Belinda Bencic sustain service rhythm and ensure her serve didn't break down with lots of double faults. Right, 30-love. She started well on serve. That's a good first serve.
What's that one?
And that makes life very difficult when you're hitting with that accuracy on first serve. But you're meant to hold serve. The faster the surface, it's even more important to hold your serve. And we can see the speed gun in the corner. Bencic serving 105 miles an hour, 107 miles an hour, that kind of speed, 175 kilometers an hour that's being shown in that board. And she does hold serve. Alex's return has gone long. So both players have now settled. Both players have held their first service game. And it's very much match on.
And Bencic has a tape all the way back, all the way up her left thigh, the back of her left thigh. I hope she's all right. Oh, look, tennis earrings. Is that somebody important?
No,
I mean, everyone's as important as each other, aren't they? But just wondering if they.
Right, 1 game all. Alex serving from the near end. First serve catching the net. Second serve is also into the net. First
Don't
double
worry,
fault.
our girl. You just do your best. That's all you can do. We'll keep on cheering and praying, and that's all we can do.
Second point. Alex goes down the middle, just long.
Come on, baby girl. You're a caterpillar.
Second serve Goes to the forehand. Bencic goes down the line. Alex goes cross court. Bencic going across the back of the court. Now Alex will go back.
Yeah! Come on!
Wrong footing, Bencic. As Bencic tried to cover the open side, Alex saw her go and just waited for her to move before going back behind her, behind the player. It's a really good play and wins her the second point, 15 all.
Okay, Taban Alex.
First serve, good.
Nice.
Good deep return from Bencic. Bencic goes down the line. Alex goes slice down the middle to the forehand. Bencic cross court. Alex cross court. Both players going cross court. Alex goes down.
Yes! I love those down the line shots.
Backhand down the line, winner.
It's just maths. That angle is if you go across court, it takes longer to do it because it's a longer line. The short one, the quick one, the one that's going to kill them dead is the one down the line, and she does that so well.
Exactly, Coach Katie. 30-15. Alex now serves. Good first serve. Bencic forehand reply. Alex goes down the line, but just misses.
Yeah.
And she will have to stay aggressive. I don't mind that because it was only the direction that was slightly out. But
Bless
she
her.
has to take those kind of shots on when there are short mid-court balls to have a go at. 30 all. Again, targeting the forehand on that first serve, just going long.
Well, 89% of you guys think that she's going to win in 2 sets, so that's excellent.
Second serve. Bencic's forehand reply is good.
She's copying her best shots.
Was
that's not very fair.
A bit short on second serve and landed middle of the service box. And Bencic eyes lit up and she put that down the line. Alex now has a break point to defend.
Kaya mo yan, Alex.
Goes wide to the Bencic backhand, and the reply is
yes. Come on.
Does save that break point. Bencic was doing a lot of practice in that corner because that is the left-hander's natural shape in terms of serving to that side. Bencic was doing a lot of practice, but it's obviously not helped her on that return because she's pulled it just an inch or two wide of the line. Back to Juice. Alex serves down the middle. Just
little
missing.
Bit long.
She will need.
Isapa, Alex.
She will need to up her first serve percentage the longer this match goes on. Second serve is also long.
Look, we know that she practices so much and she takes the advice of her team. She will have something going on. She's testing things in her head. I have total faith in her. This is no problem.
Second break point chance for Bencic. Alex trying
and
to go deep with that second serve. She has to do that, take on a bit more risk. First serve just long, 100 miles an hour or thereabouts. Second serve now.
She's taking her time. She's waiting for our prayers.
Second serve is good. Bencic forehand cross court. Alex goes cross court to the Bencic backhand. Both players going cross court. Alex goes for the difficult down the line shot, and it's caught the net. And Bencic is the first to break serve. She leads 2-1, and really that was the difference. The points when Alex can get that first serve in, she's much more likely to get control of the point, and that's when she can do some damage. And we saw that as she took a 30-15 lead, but she couldn't really escape from the 2 double faults and recover from those 2 points in that game. And Bencic got a couple of second serves and was able to put the pressure on from her first return in the point. Alex will do the same back. So early days, Alex will certainly get her chances on Bencic's serve.
So, dear Lord, please help our Cajupaneras stay healthy all throughout the game and win this very important game. Thank you, Lord Jesus. We know you will answer our prayers. That's a lovely prayer. Thank you, Maria Elena de Guzman. That's a long name. But lovely prayer. Thank you very much. Music ramblings. Team Puyat. Oh, Belinda is she okay? Yeah, she's sorting out her leg.
Some of her taping on the back of her left leg is just ruffled up, and so she wants it tidying up, is my opinion here.
Yeah.
It's just come loose.
Hannah is saying Filipinos should learn to stop yelling between the first and the second serve. Oh, that's made her very cross. Yes, I think the thing that bothers me is when not Filipinos, particularly anyone yells during play as opposed to before or after. But that stadium atmosphere is so wonderful that in a way maybe we need to change with the game because they're making it so exciting. Belinda ankle issues? I don't think so. Back of her left thigh. Don't think it's an ankle issue.
Right, Bencic's second service game. She leads 2-1. Good first serve. Now she goes down the line with an attacking forehand, and there's the benefit of landing your first serve. Important moments. We're really,
come on, Alex. Isapa.
Really hoping Alex can find her first serve, as Bencic seems to have found hers.
But just remember how Alex does like to come back from behind, and so it doesn't concern me just a little bit behind.
Here we do get a look at a second serve as that first serve goes long. Right, Alex, let's see now if you can get control of a point from this return. Bencic taking her time. Second serve is short. Alex does get a good forehand return in. Now she goes down the line. Bencic goes cross court. Alex goes back down the middle. Bencic into the net.
Yes! I shouldn't really cheer a mistake, but
it was
a
pressure building in that point. Alex had a dominant return deep, and she didn't give up control, and Bencic succumbed with that forehand into the net. 15-all. Bencic missed her first serve again into the net. Second serve now. This time to the deuce court. The returner standing on the right, and Bencic serves the double fault, and you saw there some of her service problems. She is just she just has a personal history on second serves, and this is why you see this rather curious technical change that she's brought into her service action. Big difference on her percentages between her first serve points won and her second serve points won. There's a big difference. And here Alex has got another second serve, the third point in a row on second serve. Alex with a backhand return down the line is good. Bencic runs to get it, but there get Alex into the open space.
Yes, another of those down the lines.
And the first little fist bump for me, because this is an important moment. Alex has demonstrated in this game when the second serves come, she is perfectly capable of doing what Bencic did to her the previous game, if not better. And she has 2 breakpoint chances now to get level at 2-all.
Come on, Alex. Isa pa. Kaya mo yan.
Bencic lands the first serve, but a good return. Level.
Come on, baby.
Has got the break back, and we're as you were, 2-all square. Back on serve. And I didn't even mention it because it's been not necessary to mention it, how well Alex has been starting matches. But she's all square at 2-all after the opening 4 games, and that was a great response.
Isn't it nice being back home and not in a hotel room where we have to be quiet? I'm loving that.
Katie will like that.
Yes. Well, you have to mute yourself and it's not fun.
2-2. Alex, first point of the 5th game. She goes cross-court. Bencic goes back cross-court. That's a good forehand. Now she comes forward. Alex will have to guess right, but that's too good. And Bencic wins the first point. This is going to be nip and tuck. Point after point. Who can land the first blow? Both playing well in 2026. Both winning far more matches than they've been losing in 2026. Something has to give today on court. Alex, love 15, second serve. Alex serves, Bencic forehand reply down the middle. Alex goes down the line. That's a great shot. Anything short, Alex is after it immediately, and that was a crushing blow, second point of this game. And this would really be a good momentum shift if Alex can win this game, having sat down previously a breakdown. To sit down with the lead at 3-2 would just be pulling the momentum back in her favour in this all-important opening set. Missing her first serve again, though. Second serve to the Bencic backhand down the middle from Bencic. Alex goes long, and that's just got to be keep those mistakes down to a minimum when they're not forced errors.
Is it possible that you're behind a little or not on there? No.
Well, it is what it is.
Yes, and
all countries have different feeds.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just wondering. Maybe turn that one off because it might be using up broadband. Just guessing.
Bencic goes wide with that return. We're back to 30-all.
Come on, Alex Eala. Don't worry. Just one person said it, that you were a bit behind it. Nobody else said anything.
Alex, 30-all. First serve needed. She missed again. And at the moment, her first serve percentage is a bit low, so it's inviting pressure on her service games. She needs to try and escape this game. 30-all, second serve. Good deep second serve, but that's what happens. And it's a break point chance for Bencic. And basically, these two players are playing so well on return that they're doing the same to each other on any second serves.
I see. So it's coming down to the serve.
But that's the better first serve. Now Alex goes down the line, but she catches the net.
Darling girl.
And that's a shame because it's a second service game Alex has lost. And it came down to a similar pattern within the games. And it's Bencic who sits down 3-2 ahead.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not worried because Alex has been 5-1 down and still won. So we know she actually, something in her psychology actually not enjoys, but gets going from the from being down. And she's not very far down, is she? She's only 3-2. So long, Alex. Absolutely, Jennifer.
It's a very close match, this. Both players just getting up to speed. The reason the opening set today is very important is because both players had very long matches in the previous round. In fact, Bencic actually was on court for over 40 minutes longer than Alex. 3 hours 24 was the reason the length of time she took to beat Taylor Townsend. And Alex, as we know, was also in a long 3-set match herself. So it's important psychologically more than anything for Alex to get ahead for me against such a strong opponent and make Bencic think about lots of things, not just the point in hand. But we will see. This first set is by no means over. It's very close. Bencic 3-2 ahead. Let's see how Alex responds. Again, we know she likes to respond in the best way possible. Bencic serving. Good first serve. Alex goes deep with a good backhand cross court. She gets the ball to attack. She goes cross court again with the forehand. Now cross court backhand. And Alex has gone long with her forehand, and that was just trying to get to that baseline without going over it. But unfortunately, she's just gone long. 15 love.
Some people are saying that she looks like she's in pain with her foot. I'm not saying that. Do you see that, Coach Dan?
Well, it's difficult to tell. She's such a good sort of mentality in the way she doesn't let out any sort of signs. It's difficult to read her facial expressions because she's hard to read, which is a good thing. You can't tell how things are going from Alex's face. But it's Bencic who's racing through this game, landing her first serves, and follows up with a forehand into the open court. 40 love. But yes, I think the significance really is the workload, the toll on all aspects of the player when they've played 8 matches in 12 days. That's a lot of high-level tennis. Fourth point underway. Both players at the back of the court giving shot for shot here. Alex, great shot down the line.
Come on, girl!
Holding her position.
There you see. She's 40 love down. And she's going to be on her way back now.
Holding that position on the court so she doesn't give any ground away, doesn't give her opponent more time by retreating further behind the baseline. 40-15. Alex gets a good first serve back. Now she goes cross-court with a backhand. Bencic goes cross-court with a forehand. Alex into the open space. Bencic will get to that one, and there's her backhand down. Oh, cross-court winner. Great shot from Bencic. And she leads 4-2. I think the only mannerism with Alex's foot is sometimes she kind of just lifts it up and just lifts her foot up as if to kind of release a bit of pressure. So she kind of, it's almost like a 2-second balance on the remaining standing leg, and she just lifts up her foot a little bit, like a little movement.
But Alex is a Catipunera, and this is the time where she comes alive. She gets between her teeth. Where's Coach Joanne?
That's the Bencic team with Dad on the right and Bencic there. Series of backhands. Alex hit a good shot there, but she went to the backhand wing of Bencic, and she has statistically the best backhand on career stats of any player in the game. And it's a dangerous shot. But Alex wins the second point. That was a good deep shot. If you're going to go to the backhand side, it has to be deep. And Alex was deep then, and she wins the second point. 15-all. She needs to win this service game. Come on, Alex. First serve just missing. Trying to go to that forehand side. Some of the directions she's having to use today are different to previous matches. That's a better. There, good depth again. Cross court, right
here she comes
into the baseline, and that forced the error again.
Let's keep her in our prayers, everyone, because this is where she needs them. She's going to fight forward. She's going to sue long. She's going to laban lang. Isa pa, Alex.
First serve into the net. Second serve now. Alex has been getting to 30 on her last 2 service games, but she hasn't been able to get beyond it. She needs to this game. Second serve is good. good forehand return, but
Yes.
Alex defends that well, and Bencic pulls it wide.
Yes!
And Alex does get to 40, and she has 2
Come
game
on!
points.
Thank you for your subs, everybody. Very kind of you. Lovely to see more of our Chalkdust famalam growing.
You're seeing the patterns of play emerge now. We're into this first set, into the second half of it. 7th game, Alex has got the chance to just cut the deficit to just a single game. She serves just too long. But once the point gets underway, it's very much about who can get that ball deep into the court, force the short ball.
Oh, bless you, sweet girl.
That was a short ball. What I mean, for those who are new to tennis, a short ball is where the ball is landing nearer the service line than the baseline. So there's 2 horizontal lines, the service line and the baseline is the one nearest to Alex's feet now when she's serving. On the ground strokes, you're trying to hit close to the baseline where she's standing now. Obviously, at the other end of the court, you're trying to hit as close to that as possible.
Yes! Come on! Answer to prayers. Thank you. Well done, Alex.
Did you see the look to Joanne Bosch and the little smile? The reason for that is she pulled off that serve I was talking about before the match started. That's the serve that will help her win tonight. The serve down the middle, down the tee on the ad court. It was an ace to finish, and she looked at Joanne Bosch and smiled as if to say, that's the one shot we've been working on.
And she still is. She's sitting there. She's doing a little bit of sign language to him. She's doing a little bit of, yes, this.
It's such an important serve because all the right-handers are naturally expecting the left-hander serve to most of the time go to their backhand, swinging out wide. And it's a serve that Alex will use, but she has to go down the middle. And here we're seeing the reaction to that ace. A fist pump, and then there was a little kind of half smile as if to say yes. And that's a big serve. That's really given her a bit of confidence going to the chair. Bencic had a run of games, but Joanne Bosch just giving her some instructions, talking about how many times, you saw his fingers going up, how many times go to that backhand or forehand side. Very important that Alex mixes it up and uses Bencic's forehand side as much as possible. But at the moment, Bencic is all smile to herself because she does have this game advantage. So let's see if Alex can ruffle her feathers by drawing level and taking this first set, pulling it her way. Because actually being behind, if you can overturn it, will really upset Bencic. So let's see if Alex can have a good end to this opening set.
She certainly will.
She's had 82 hours and 5 minutes on court this year. We've been here for most of those 82 hours.
Every single one of them.
All her doubles matches. But she ranked 2nd for time on the tennis court. Amazing stat that's just shown us on the screen. Wow. Right, Bencic. Second serve, first point of her service game.
And Leo has just reminded us that was the vital 7th.
Great cross-court return. And
come on, Alex!
Alex is after her serve already. There's the second serve, and there's the response from Alex Eala as she goes cross-court with a devastating return into cross-court, acute angle right into the corner of that service box. Even though it was a return, the angle was too acute and Bencic could get nowhere near it. Love 15.
She's got the ding-dong prayer army behind her. Come on, Alex. Isapa.
Love 15. Bencic being made to think about getting this first serve in now. She has to. A bit more pressure on her. And it's a first serve let. Caught the top of the net. The umpire calls it, and then the player gets to do it all again. Gets a second chance.
Go on now. I think it's funny that Bencic has matched her colourways.
She lands her first serve. Alex, good backhand return. Now she'll go right onto the base. No, just long. That's a shame.
Long. Tiny bit long.
Tight, close to that back baseline.
It's because she's being brave. Because she's courageous. Sometimes it doesn't work, that's all. Most of the time it does.
About 1 centimetre long. 15 all. Bencic serves. Alex cross-court return down the line from Bencic. She gets a short forehand to attack. Alex gets us right. Can she get back into the point? Of course she can. What a great shot. 15-30. And it was she was behind in that point. The early exchanges, it was Bencic pushing Alex back. Alex guessed right and then flashed the ball. Cross-court winner.
Devastating.
15-30.
She is a risk taker.
Katie trying to get me to bring out my adjectives.
You're all beginning with D. Like you did yesterday or day before in the McNally game.
First serve goes long. Now there's a chance. Alex senses her moment in this game. Second serve, 15-30.
Come on, this is your moment, Alex.
Forehand replies.
Yes! Did you see that?
Did you sense it and did you see it?
Oh, the crowd are going crazy.
We have the real good fortune of watching Alex Eala's matches, and this is a happy place to sense what she's going to do, because we know and trust that Alex has all these great shots in her armory, and she pulls them out time and time again when the moment arises. And here's her moment. 2-point chances to get this opening set right back on a knife edge at 4 games all. Bencic serving. Second serve is good. Alex goes down the middle. Bencic goes down the middle. Alex goes down the line on the forehand. Bencic goes cross-court. Alex goes cross-court. Bencic just cross-court forehand. Alex goes down the line.
Oh!
Just missing.
Just missed it. But because she's brave and courageous.
Half a chance. She had to go for it. She gets another chance now. 30-40.
Come on.
Eyes light up at the opportunity. And then the realisation that it just missed. 30-40.
Marvin, DJ Nime saying, I didn't see it, but I felt it with your reaction. I'm glad you did. Come on, Alex. Isapa. This one is yours.
Taking a time before serving now. 30-40. It's a good first serve. Alex does well to get that back. Bencic just won the point with a cross-court forehand, though.
We've got some Ampelia juice for you. We're all going to drink it so that Alex can win this. Yes, Jam Lorenzo is praying for injury-free tennis. That's our channel prayer. And she's going to get this game, Tita Katie. You'll see. I love it. She will. I will see.
Everyone with their hands together. That was Mr. Bencic's dad with his hands together. Juice. Net cord off. Alex's return. Bencic has missed it wide.
Did you see that? Wow. It bounced off the net, jumped down, and then she had the whole court to play it at, and she chucked it out towards the crowd.
Third break point chance. Alex did well to get a good first serve back. It caught the top of the net. Whether that distracted Bencic, we won't know. But she missed a backhand, a short backhand for once. Possibly the first time in the match. But it's given Alex third break point chance in this 8th game. Bencic serves. Missing her first serve. Oh, a slight shrug as she goes back to serve her second serve. With her nerve hold, will she get this second serve into the box? She doesn't, it's on!
We don't really clap second serves.
Katie, you clap away. You're not courtside. But I sense the moment. Would she cope with the pressure of the moment? No is the answer. And we're back all square. Alex can hold serve here and take the lead again for the second time in the match, having been 1-love up. She's not been in the lead since the first game.
She just loves it. She gives the person.
The winning habit is not being let go of easily here. Alex Eala recovering from 4-2 down, now level at 4 games all. She's serving.
Yes, the prayer warriors are present, Rufino.
First serve into court as my screen freezes and Bencic has won that first point. Apologies.
Alex is a storm. Bencic is feeling it now. Yes, she is. Okay, so it's love 15 and here we go, Alex. She's taking her time.
Will she go down the middle again to this side? I thought she might. Just missing. Went for pace and power. Caught the net.
It's
Second
the bravery.
serve. Love 15.
It's about Alex.
Now she gets the forehand again. Cross court reply from Bencic. Bencic will go down the line. Alex will go into the net.
She is a tough cookie, this Bencic woman.
Yeah, she's not going to give many mistakes. She's made a couple, but this is a high caliber opponent, as we all know. And Alex is knows the level she needs to play at, and it is successful. It's just how much of the match she can sustain it. But everything so far in this match is exactly as I expected. It's very close. That's a better first serve. Now she gets a short forehand. She goes cross court to Bencic's forehand. Now a backhand to the same side. Now down the middle. Bencic goes long.
Long! Come on, our girl, Alex. You can just feel her sort of relaxing into it. She's shadow playing at the back. She's just finding her feet. She likes, I think, to get used to the opponent by letting them, not on purpose, but they win a couple of games. It's okay. I'll come back because I'm a fighter. I'm a catiponera.
It's point for point. It wouldn't surprise me if both players are winning virtually the same number of points so far. 15-30. Good first serve, Alex Eala. Now a forehand cross court.
Oh.
Just too deep.
Great first serve, though.
Katie staying positive, as is her way.
Yes, you have to.
Just such fine margins. And this is top 10 standard of tennis from both players. There are plenty of players ranked higher than Alex who are not playing anywhere near this level at the moment. On current form, both these players are inside the top 10 on current form. And they are playing each other in the last 16. That's a good shot.
Yes!
Good first serve. She's starting to land her first serves, being able to put pressure on Bencic, and she makes a mistake into the tram lines. 30-40. One more break point to save. Oh, my tennis instincts just know how important this game could be for Alex if she can recover and save it. Bencic would be in a bad mood. Good first serve. Gets a backhand chance to go cross court. She finds it now, volley, and she puts it away.
Come on, Alex!
2 big points.
Pineapple juice now, mango juice, and palaya juice. It's going to be a cocktail of
cool as a cucumber.
juice.
Alex Eala, perfect tennis. What a game this would be to win.
Come on, Alex. Yes.
Massive game.
This game.
Let me tell you now, in the context of this opening set, this is a massive game. This would really, really damage Bencic mentally, I believe. Juice, Alex, lands a slow first serve. Now she goes deep to her forehand. Both players going down the middle of the court. Great length from Alex. Now she goes back to the backhand. Bencic goes to Alex's forehand. Oh, Bencic down the line. Alex thought it was going to go cross court.
Oh,
but it's a down the line winner from Bencic. And she moved.
That's
she
okay.
Moved for her
and palaya juice, everybody. And lots of prayers. Praying, injury-free tennis. But can we have this point, please?
Third break point to save. Every point vital. No longer a vital 7th. Great first serve from Alex. Now short forehand. Oh, Bencic just guessed right. Oh, goodness me. I can't believe it. A mishit lob winner from Bencic. I cannot believe it.
Oh.
That shot is just ridiculous, but it was... Oh, she guessed right. Alex went cross court.
Just lucky.
with the forehand, and Bencic got her racket to it, and up went a fortuitous lob winner. Oh, a gutting moment. Oh, great first serve. Alex came forward to put away the forehand, but as she did, Bencic guessed right, and up went the lob. Wow.
Well, the thing is, you get this deep in these tournaments, you're going to meet exceptional players. And she's an exceptional player. But Alex is playing very well against her. And I still know she's going to get this first set.
It's a very high standard.
It is a very high standard.
Oh, close games.
Are we at the change of ends now?
5-4, yes. A moment to catch your breath.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much. I just want to thank you for those of you who are subscribing, because I know at any one time, a third of you who are chatting with me and who are here in the room are subscribers. We absolutely love the subscribers. And everybody else is totally welcome as well. But I just like the numbers going up. I'm just funny like that. And so you would be a great honor to me if you would subscribe if you're sitting in the shadows and join in the chat.
Yeah, that was a really big game. Alex played really well. She landed some great first serves. Bencic played really well. It could have gone either way, but it's given Bencic that last shot. Very fortuitous. It does give her the chance to serve for this opening set. 42 minutes of breathless tennis. Now, Bencic comes out. Can Alex recover again? She's done it twice before in this set. Bencic serves. Good first serve. Alex starting to get her first serve back, though. Now, she goes long with a forehand. And
prayer army.
Only her best tennis will suffice. It's when you want her to do so well, it's so cutthroat tennis. It's why we love it, but it's why it can be a hard watch at sometimes.
Yes.
Did it just catch the line? Yes, it did.
I thought so. I should be an umpire.
Alex went for that return off Bencic. A good first serve, but she flashes it down the line and it's caught half the line. 15-all. Great response from Alex. Once again, she's just so instinctively good at doing this, bouncing back, shot for shot. And there's an example. Bencic finds an ace. Alex asking for a review. Oh, she hasn't found an ace. I beg your pardon. It's been called wide. We don't have the benefit of the sound. So good news. It's a second serve. 15-all. No, it was a let first serve.
Oh.
Either way, Bencic has won that point. Repeated the serve and put away the forehand. 30-15.
Alfred Einstein, who is always right, is telling us that Alex will win the match. I'm with Alfred Einstein and Alex. Keep the prayers up, everybody, because they really make a difference.
30-15.
And get your ding-dongs ready for
constantly.
The second set.
Just a position on return is putting pressure on the server. Oh, just missed. No, just missed, and it's 2 set points.
Okay, come on now, girl. You're all right. You've been a set down and you still win. Or you could just win this game. It's that part, Alex. We're all behind you.
2 set points then for the Swiss player. Good first serve. Alex, cross court, good return. Now she'll go down the line.
Yes! Did you see that?
And you can tell from Katie's voice that last shot of Alex was yet another winner down the line from her backhand side.
I apologise for mentally giving her the set just a minute ago. I gave Bencic a set, and I just thought, what are you doing, Katie? It's Alex you're watching.
Bencic, a second set point, though. Alex has one more point to save. She gets a forehand return. Bencic down the line with a good backhand.
Yes.
Bencic comes to the net.
Oh!
And that is the first set to the number 12 seed, who's played an exceptional set. Both players playing to a high level. We'll see the stats come up here now. And it's quite simply was Bencic who served just a tiny bit better on first serve. The percentages are going to come up and show us that, I'm afraid. And that was the only slight difference. Alex improved her first serve the longer the set went. But that was the difference in an exceptionally high quality first set. There you see it. Bencic first serves landed 68%. Alex 56%. Those 12 percentage points were the difference in a very high quality set. Both players. Plus the winners to unforced errors ratio. Alex +2, Bencic +11. 14 winners, 3 unforced errors, just 3 unforced errors. Alex 13 winners, 11 unforced errors, +2. Alex playing very well. It's just her first serve, but in terms of winners to unforced errors, that's the best set of tennis Alex has played. But Bencic is playing better tennis than anyone else has in one individual set of tennis that I've seen this week. +11. I'm having to say that a few times just to believe it. That was an exceptional set of tennis from Belinda Bencic. So you have to say, well played her. And Alex is doing very little wrong. She is giving it her all, and she has sustained a very high level. But this is top 10 tennis, and I would go as far as to say top 5 tennis that we're witnessing at the moment.
And if you're new to the channel, this is our channel tradition. We always crunch loudly on the ding-dongs for the second set. These are the lucky ding-dongs. I'll show you, are we changing events now?
Yeah.
Yep. I will show you the video that, I think I can show you the video.
Hey Alex, would it be weird to give you some ding dongs?
Oh no! Amazing! Thank you. That's the best.
Good luck.
Thank you
We
so
run
much.
a YouTube channel which is all about you.
All about me.
It's all about the WTA.
Okay.
But our fan base wants it to be all about you.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it kind of is.
This is incredible that I got this in Birmingham. Amazing.
Did
Thank
you?
you.
May I take a selfie?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
We'll show you that in the next changeover event. Right, we're back. Second set. Fast-paced match. Alex serving first. She's won the first point.
Yes.
And can our lucky ding-dongs help her out? Can
2:45 in the morning and it's ding-dong time.
Can she maintain her level? Surely Bencic's level will dip a little bit in this second set. Alex first serve down the middle again, and another let.
Well, Bencic knows what Alex is like. So being one set up doesn't feel like you're home and dry.
Good first serve from Alex. Good return from Bencic. She goes down the line. Alex gets to that ball. Bencic goes back behind her, and that's a good forehand winner. And this is such high tennis from the Swiss player. As I said, she does like playing in certain places in the world. She seems to produce her best tennis, and she has won in Toronto before. She likes playing here, and she's proving it once again. 15 all. Alex, first serve goes long. Second serve. Catches the net, and it's a double fault. And that's Alex's third double fault. And now we're into the second set. Alex obviously knows the standard her opponent is playing, and that's why she's raising her eyebrows.
Oh, baby girl.
And she's down on the ground.
That wasn't her foot, though. It wasn't her foot that did that because it was the other foot.
She collapsed after that last forehand more in disappointment as it goes into the tram line, and this game has run away from her. 2 break points to the Swiss player. First serve just going long. Second serve is good. Bencic down the middle. Alex goes cross court. Bencic cross court. Alex goes cross court. Good depth from Alex. Now she goes cross court to the forehand side. Bencic goes down the line. Alex goes cross court. Bencic, good depth again. Bencic cross court. Alex cross court. Another extended rally.
Oh!
And Bencic's last forehand, we were waiting to see if the net cord helped, but it didn't. It repelled the ball, and it's into the net from Bencic's racket. At last she makes a mistake, and it's 30-40. 1 break point left.
Go on, show us ding dongs. I got mine. We're not sponsored. I'm not selling them.
First serve is good. Alex goes.
Oh, bless you,
into
sweet girl.
the net, and the game has gone, and Bencic breaks serve, and she has the first game of set 2. And this is unrelenting. Her quality of tennis is exceptional, and this is very high class tennis. I'm just looking at the points of the first set. 60 points played. Alex won 27. And
gosh, that was close.
Bencic won 33. And that tells you how close that first set was.
Yeah.
33 points to 27, 6 games to 4. Bencic made just 3 unforced errors the whole set. And Alex was that close in that opening set. It just shows you how good she's playing. But only one player can win today, as we know. And Alex is now in that position where she has to mount a comeback. Bencic serving. Second serve is good. Alex, slice return has gone wide.
Oh, that's those triangles on the side of the court that people are asking about. I've just seen them now. They're nothing to do with the tennis, those triangles.
Is it a logo like this one?
Yeah, no, it's just a weird thing. I don't know what it is.
Bencic, 15 love. She has the momentum.
Okay,
talk about momentum in matches. You'll hear lots of commentators, tennis people talk about momentum, and Alex is trying to wrestle it back. Bencic has won the last 3 games. Alex goes cross court, and she's missing. And totally understandable. 8th match in 12 days. Alex's workload, the second most on tour in 2026. She's playing more tennis than every other player bar one.
Oh, she finds her mark on the court, Bencic, doesn't she?
Yeah, it was a good return from Alex, but just a little short. Nothing wrong with the pace, though, of it. But Bencic flashing a forehand winner right into the corner, just inside the sideline. 40 love. First serve into the net. Second serve is good. Backhand return is good from Alex. Down the line. Oh my word. Wow.
Good tennis. She is class.
Great return.
Oh.
But impressive. That's the only word. Impressive
and Alex,
forehand winner.
Alex is looking a little bit tired, would you say?
Yes, there's no doubt about it. This is a big ask. Alex has played some exceptional tennis in this match, but she's up against an opponent. We're wanting Alex. You've been asking Alex to have a go against Aryna Sabalenka. Well, I can tell you on this form, this player, Belinda Bencic, is playing better than Aryna Sabalenka at the moment on current form. This is exceptional tennis. There's her backhand down the line. And it's gone wide from Alex, I'm afraid. And Bencic's backhand into the net doesn't matter. And she's had a run of points now. There you can see, I knew she'd had a run of points. It's 6 points in a row she's won, and 12 of the last 15. And it's nothing to do with Alex's tennis. This is just the Swiss player playing out of her skin.
Oh, look at her. She's trying to gather the strength of that Cachipanera spirit from inside.
Second serve is good. Down the line from Bencic. Cross court from Alex. Down the line winner from Bencic.
Is she talking to Joanne Bush?
Just encouraging herself.
From her internal resilience is just remarkable.
We have to support
you,
Alex Eala. The crowd, I'm sure, will be supporting her.
They will be.
It's such a lot to have all these, great to have all these fans and supporting, but it's also a lot to carry on young shoulders. But we're all here for Alex Eala. Win, lose or draw. What a great shot that is. Oh, cross-court defence.
Was Bencic's in?
Cross-court defence from Bencic there.
Unbelievable.
Cross-court deep reply. And how many points have we had in succession where Bencic has just hit shot after shot? Perfection. Love 40. 3 break points. Alex serves. Great serve, but just long. 102 miles an hour. Just long. Second serve is good. Bencic down the middle. Alex goes down the middle. Good backhand from Alex. Now she'll go back deep to Bencic's backhand. Both players going down the middle, and Alex goes long.
Oh.
And this match is all with the Swiss player, but I'm only repeating myself. You can see it if you're watching this tennis. This is ridiculous tennis. She's playing exceptional tennis, and there's no one on the planet who could be on this court living with Bencic in this form.
This is not criticizing Alex at all. She is just the woman on the other side is playing out of her socks, isn't she?
She is. Alex at 4 games all. Remember, she got back to 4 in the first set, was matching someone who was playing the best tennis, in my opinion, that I've seen in recent days. That's how well Bencic is playing. Alex, as we know, has been in tremendous form. Everything backs that up in terms of the stats. It's not just the wins, but today her opponent is playing flawless tennis, really. I know she's made the odd mistake, but you literally, when you're playing an opponent who is of the quality of Alex Eala in this form, and you're not just matching it, but you're playing better than it, it's quite remarkable. And this is a match which you don't see very often, where unfortunately there has to be a loser. There can only be one winner, and it's just come up today where
let's have some good prayers for Alex.
Both players are playing at a high level, but Bencic in particular has sustained it and is just continuing. It's remarkable. She's now serving 3-love ahead.
Yes, Igor, this is her 8th straight game. It's a lot for a young woman.
Right, Bencic serves. Forehand reply from Alex is good. Now she'll go cross court with a good deep forehand. Sticking to the task as we knew she would.
Oh,
I can't believe that.
She's Exocet. She's like an Exocet missile. That
she took on a forehand down the line there, and she took it on. Yes, she's got the confidence of the scoreline, but even that shot caught the edge of the line, and another winner flashes past.
Yes, we mustn't give up yet. Absolutely, we can keep praying. We can keep crunching those ding-dongs because she's not giving up.
Great return from Alex. Great return. Now a short forehand. And
Yay! Come on!
And that breaks the run of points that Bencic has won.
And the Filipino flags are flying around the stadium and everyone will be cheering.
And it took an excellent return, followed up by a forehand winner from Alex's racket to break that run of points. And she is delighted with that. She will not give up. Of course she won't.
She's a Katipunera.
15 all.
Isa pa, Alex.
Another good first serve. This is the... I referenced some of the previous matches when Alex has played higher ranked players. The problem is they are so good when they have the advantage on the scoreboard. They play just by instinct, and their shots, they've hit thousands, millions actually. They will have got close to hundreds of thousands of hitting forehands, backhands and serves, and they just play on instinct.
Oh.
And they start to play like this. Another backhand winner down the line.
I mean, to be, if it is beautiful to watch this type of exceptional tennis. It's just a great shame that it's against Alex, because Alex is also playing very well.
40-15. Alex isn't having the chance to play well in a lot of these points because she's just flashing winners. It's on Bencic's racket. There's nothing Alex can do about some of these points. Right. She tries her best there,
yes,
flashing a backhand return. It's just gone wide.
It looked like it was in
trying so hard.
Disappointment in her face.
But this is actually a compliment to Alex. Bencic has come out on court knowing that she has to play incredible tennis to beat this young rising star of the game. So it's actually a compliment. It's not the compliment you would want.
Yeah.
But Alex has got a target on her back now, and all the players are going to raise their level. And obviously, they want to win, but they're going to have that extra added bit of intensity. And it's very much on evidence today.
Win or lose, we support, we love, we pray, and we eat ding-dongs for her.
Right, come on, Alex. Let's see if you can hold your service game here. Good depth on this first point from Alex. She goes cross-court. Bencic goes cross-court. Alex goes back down the middle. Another great forehand in terms of depth. Now she goes cross-court. Bencic on the run. Now Alex goes down the middle. How many shots?
Yes!
Finally, Belinda Bencic is human.
That's our girl!
She's human, folks. She makes a mistake. And Alex, how many shots did she have to hit there in a row with good depth?
Look at those eyes, the determination in that spirit.
She's not going anywhere. Another little fist pump. First serve just long. 15 love. Alex looking to just get a run of points. Second serve is good. Forehand return is a winner.
Gosh.
Caught the top of the net, but it didn't alter the direction. And Alex smiles to herself and says, are you just going to keep on doing this?
It's like the woman can do no wrong.
Good first serve from Alex. Deep return from Bencic. Alex, good deep backhand. Now she goes deep again, catches the baseline, and Bencic goes long. Surely, yes, 30-15. Alex Eala ahead again.
Oh, wow. This is exhausting, isn't it, people? What are you guys? Nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. We're nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Emil Damien, this is like a Paolini match at Wimbledon.
First serve landed. Cross-court return. Alex catches the net with her forehand. Tactically, there's nothing Alex can do short of play her very best, point after point. That's the tactic. It's quite simple when you're playing an opponent like this.
Point after point, game after game, set after set, day after day.
Right. Cross-court from Alex. Down the line from Bencic. Alex into the net.
Oh, bless her.
And she's
We can't hear the crowd because our volume's off, but I bet they are cheering and getting behind her. Keep our prayers going, everybody.
battling as best she can, but I'm afraid the score is all in Bencic's favour in this second set. Alex trying to save this break point. Good forehand,
Yes.
right on the baseline, but the second one goes long, and Bencic has got that service game, and I'm afraid it's 5-love. And
we know what happened at 5-1.
Katie is staying positive.
Let's pray, everybody.
It's been a great, it's been a great demonstration of the very highest class tennis, and I wasn't wanting to talk about Belinda Bencic as much as I wanted to talk about Alex Eala today, but I am going to say that this is some of the best hardcourt tennis I have seen since Sabalenka and Rybakina were playing at their best level at the Australian Open in January. And it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter who was playing Bencic on this form. And quite clearly, Alex has done incredibly well. She's been on this magnificent run. No player on the planet in the history of the sport continues to win match after match after match. So we all knew that Alex was going to suffer a defeat at some point, even though we all hope she just keeps on winning. But we all know in our heart of hearts that no, everyone is human. But this is not about Alex losing. This is very much about someone winning a match in just spectacular tennis.
And as a community of Chalkdusters, and for you guys as Filipinos, you know, we should be so proud of her. We started this journey a long, long time ago when she was number 49 in the world. And here we are. Look what she's done. Look what she's done for herself, her family, her community, for tennis.
Right, first point, Bencic serving for the match. Alex will not give up, but Bencic continuing on this run of exceptional tennis, wins the first point as she comes forward and hits a backhand volley, and Alex can't get to that ball.
She's running around
effectively. She tries her best and gets her racket to it, but the ball's wide and out. And Alex will be the first to congratulate Belinda Bencic and her standard of tennis today.
She will, if she wins.
It's difficult, isn't it, when someone's playing so well?
Yeah.
We know Alex is superhuman in many respects, but it's Belinda Bencic today who's being superhuman. Oh!
We still believe in Alex. You cannot win every single match. The fact that she won 7 in the trot means that she has got it in her to win a Grand Slam at some point.
These are the best matches for Alex. To play at this level, be on court with someone playing at this level is a huge value, huge value. Wins are great, but having an opponent like this and learning about how well you've coped, even though it was in the first set, Alex was matching Bencic shot for shot, game for game. She got back to 4 games all. Being on the court with someone playing as well as this will be of huge benefit for Alex. Right, Alex trying to get back into this game, but yet again, Bencic not missing, and Alex's last shot goes long, and 3 match points to the Swiss player.
And we are so proud of Alex. I'm praying now for Alex to feel incredibly proud of herself, and I suspect she will. And Coach Joanne Bosch will be telling her she's brilliant. There's no harm in no shame in what she's doing, obviously.
Bencic's first serve Trying to close out this match at the first time of asking. Second serve is good. Alex doesn't want the match either. What a great backhand winner. Well played, Alex Eala.
She's saying, you've come along to watch me, guys, and I'm going to keep playing right till the very end. She's conscious that those people have made commitment to come to the stadium.
That was a great backhand return. Don't worry about Alex Eala. She is still a player on the rise, still playing brilliant tennis.
Come on, Alex.
She moves forward again. Second match point to save. Bencic, second serve. Is good. Alex with a down the line backhand return. Bencic down the middle. Alex down the middle. Good depth. Bencic goes long. There's a few nerves. There's a few nerves. It would be
Alex
great
shadow playing.
If Alex could get this next point. That would at least make Bencic think. She's playing in instinctive tennis, in the zone tennis they call it, whichever way you want to describe it. But if she lost 3 match points in a row, maybe those instincts would then change and she start mentally thinking about things as a human would, and that maybe just change the level of her tennis up a bit. First serve is good. Alex goes down the middle. Bencic goes back to Alex's forehand. Alex goes cross court. Bencic goes cross court. Alex goes cross court. Bencic down the line. Alex back cross court. Now we're going with Alex's backhand winner.
Got some Ampalaya juice, everyone. Break.
That's why Alex Eala is fantastic to watch, because of her mental strength. Look at that.
The resilience, the grit.
Best tennis in a row. 3 points, 3 successive points.
Gotta love this woman.
Fighting brilliantly here in this game.
She will not be intimidated.
What a response. This is why we love her. Bencic at deuce. First serve is good. Alex goes down the middle. Just too long.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we are back at, it doesn't say, it says
it's a match
break
point. Sorry.
Point.
I'm willing Alex to get at least a game. Forgive me.
She is a Grand Slam winner of the future. Will we get a baguette today?
To help her. But yes, after that incredible response from Alex, those 3 match points saved. Bencic has a 4th match point. She goes cross court and she has closed out the match. And that was a fabulous performance from the Swiss player. The 2 players will shake hands. Alex politely shakes the umpire's hand, and it's Bencic that takes the applaudits. That was a fantastic performance. But Alex Eala, thank you so much. What a run of tennis.
What a run.
You have given us since you started out at Washington a week and a half ago on that Tuesday against Qin Wenjiang. We have been on a real ride of joy and wonder as you've won 7 matches in a row. You won your first main tour WTA title, winning Washington, beating Jessica Pegula, and then coming across to Toronto with just 24 hours to get ready for a big event in Toronto, winning again your first match in 3 sets against Alicia Parks. Not just that, following it up with another 3-set battle and winning against Katie McNally, who'd beaten the Wimbledon champion, and to come out today and take on one of the best performances on hardcourt and match her for game for the majority of that opening set. All credit to you. This is a young player who has got more than a future. We have got so many good things to come with Alex Eala. You've made us so proud. You deserve a rest. I'm so pleased
a rest, absolutely,
for her that she can now take nearly a week off. She will be in the draw for Cincinnati on Wednesday night, our time. It will be late midnight on Wednesday in the Philippines. We'll find out her draw, who she could possibly play, because Alex will be seeded. She'll get a bye. She won't be playing till next weekend. I forget what day we are now. Are we Monday morning? So it will be Saturday night, Sunday night, next weekend. Once the draw's confirmed, we'll know which half Alex is in. That will determine whether it's Saturday or Sunday, but that's when the second round matches will start in Cincinnati. So Alex has 5 good days rest at least, maybe 6 before she goes on court again. But well played, Alex Eala. All credit to you for an amazing run.
Absolutely. Now, there's people saying they're sad, and it is a sad, momentary sadness, but this is a woman who has given us the joy of a 7-game streak, which is what you need to win a Grand Slam, which is incredibly difficult. And she's been beaten by a woman who was playing out of her socks, totally on fire. She didn't lose the match. She was beaten. There's a difference. And she's now going to like Coach Dan said, she's going to have a rest. Any worries about her ankle or her foot?
And she's leaving the court with smiles, her hands are raised. You will have seen that. No, I don't think there's any disappointment with Alex. Every player, professional player, understands that sometimes you will have defeats, and it's how you learn from them, and it's how you handle defeat. And she's brilliant at that, as she is with most aspects to being a tennis professional. And you can tell they're just showing replays of Mr. Bencic, Belinda's dad, and you can tell from his emotion how meaningful that win is.
Yeah.
Because Alex Eala is one of the most informed players on the tour.
Well, she's on fire.
And
she's a dragon slayer.
Bencic just knew how well she had to play. And that opening set, as I felt, would be crucial. It turned out to be crucial. And I'm sure Bencic will be very difficult to beat in this tournament. Shall we hear from Bencic? Do you want to hear what she has to say?
Yes, I'm sure she'll say something nice.
Sophie Stadium, congratulations on a fantastic win. I even saw you bopping a little bit during the changeover. How did you feel your confidence tonight to win so handily?
Yeah, thank you. I know most of you guys were cheering for Alex, but I still have to say it was very nice for me to play in front of you all. And thank you so much for the great crowd tonight.
Gracious, that's good.
And thank you to those who are cheering for me as well. It was super nice to play here tonight.
I absolutely could hear some of those Belindas out in the crowd cheering for you. Alex came in on a 7-match win streak, but you have a pretty impressive streak of your own. 10-0 against lefties. It dates back to 2024. Why do you seem to thrive when others find lefties so tricky?
Honestly, I hate to play against lefties, so I'm surprised by this statistics. It's obviously very tricky. Maybe it helped me a little bit. I played a lefty the round before against Taylor Townsend, so that was a tough one. So I kind of got used to the serve a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I wish I was a lefty too.
Belinda, 11 years ago in your debut at the National Bank Open, you raised the trophy. Now you're one of 3 moms into the quarterfinals here in Toronto. How special does that make it to have your whole family and your daughter Bella here?
Yeah, it's super special, and I'm really happy, for all of the moms that do really well. And obviously, I think we take inspiration from each other. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. But at the end of the day on the court, we don't really think about that. We're still athletes and trying to do our best. So, it's always super nice to create memories with the family on the tour. But yeah, on the court, I try to just play tennis.
Well, you were very focused tonight. Congrats on the win, Belinda. You're off to the quarterfinals.
Thank you.
Okay, so she appreciated the crowd.
Yeah.
But she didn't actually say much about Alex. I thought she might have said something about Alex, but she chose not to. Not like Jessica Pegula, who was very gracious about Alex last week in Washington.
And I wanted to say thank you so much. Welcome to our new subscribers, and thank you so much for all your huge support of our channel. We're very appreciative for all the. I know we answer your comments when we do the videos. You're always so lovely about the comments that you write and the way that you support us, and we're very grateful for that. Thank you very much for being here, and we hope to see you. We will do the draw. I think I've already done scheduled the lives for the draw for Cincinnati, which we're excited about. And as we've said, some people in the chat saying, "Oh, Coach Dan, do you think that maybe she shouldn't play Cincinnati to get ready for US Open?" But I think honestly, Coach Dan would say that she's going to have almost a week off, isn't she now? And we know what she's like after 2 or 3, 4 days off. She comes back fighting. She learns so quickly, and her team are just remarkable at the way that they manage her, the way that they manage everything. And so I totally trust them to choose what she is to do. And so we don't need to worry about that, is what I would say. I know that you all really oughtn't to care what I say. It's all about what Coach Dan says. But Coach Dan, are we on the right tracks there?
Yes. When you look at the stats, the bottom line is Alex had to play a really high level, and I don't even think, even if her first serve, which was the stat that stands out between the two players, but even if Alex has served a bit better on that form of Bencic's, it would have been incredibly difficult for anyone, let alone Alex, to win. To win, you've got to win the majority of the points, and Bencic just wasn't making enough mistakes. So only Alex's best tennis, exceptional tennis, was going to win points. And that's very hard to do across 2 out of 3 sets because her opponent was giving her nothing. So this is the key stat for me. Alex hit 16 winners in 2 sets. And the second set was obviously just 6 games long. So in just 16 games, Alex hit 16 winners and 15 unforced errors. That's a +1 ratio. If you compare that with the previous match against McNally, which she won, it was a very different level. McNally made a lot of errors. Alex made a lot of errors, many more than the 15 she made tonight, even though she lost. So sometimes you beat an opponent and you just, but the level isn't quite the same. And your good tennis is enough. But Alex tonight needed exceptional tennis, and we saw flashes of it. We saw even in the last game, the 3 points from 40 love down to deuce. Alex played perfect tennis and won 3 points in a row. We saw it in the first set. But it's just to sustain that, very difficult. Bencic, 23 winners and 6 unforced errors, +17. That's a ratio of +17. That's just ridiculous tennis. And you would do well to find a match where someone has that kind of ratio against an informed opponent. So I think back to Sabalenka against Rybakina in the Australian Open final. 2 informed players both came into that Australian Open final having won lots of matches. Rybakina had won the WTA Tour finals at the end of the previous year, and then she'd won 6 matches to get through to the final. She'd won a lot of matches coming into that final, and Sabalenka had won in Brisbane and then got to the final of the Australian Open, so won a lot of matches in a row. 2 informed players, and their ratios, winners to unforced errors, were less than +10, something like +8 and +7 from memory. And Bencic tonight, +17. That very rarely happens, and you just have to say, well played, Bencic. In terms of Alex, should she have a rest? Yes, but in terms of a professional tennis player's sort of season, 5 or 6 day rest, which is what she's going to get now, is a good rest.
Yeah,
Alex
absolutely.
likes playing a lot of tennis. She's young, and that's how she thrives.
Yeah.
And it's easy, clearly, after a defeat to say she's tired. Well, yes, but you want the winning habit. You're a lot more tired if you've played a lot of matches but lost them all. So psychologically, you're less tired when you're winning than you are when you're losing. And Alex has done a lot of winning. So it's something like 18 wins out of the last 23 matches.
It
So
is exact. I
she
remember
won't
reading that
want to
stat.
rest. She'll want to rest in terms of a 21-year-old, 2 or 3 days full rest will really help her get her energy levels up. She'll want to rest in terms of all the other things that go with all the positive attention Alex has had from all the support, but it drains you, it drains you just to be out in the public domain, signing autographs, all the sort of positive mood it does carry Alex, but it's also emotionally draining. And sometimes we see that on court because Alex obviously feels all that support, but then when the audience sort of see the result not going Alex's way, then Alex is feeling like this is on me. I'm bursting all those people's hopes. And of course, we all say to Alex, just try your best. We're here for you, win, lose, either result. It doesn't matter. But she will feel that expectation just naturally. It's just human. So she will have fatigue from that as well. So it will be nice for her just to be away from that attention after she does her kind of press conference. Now she will be able to get away from it, hopefully for 2 or 3 days. She won't go, I don't believe, to Cincinnati sort of immediately. Qualifying, I think, starts tomorrow. But I think she'll just have a couple of days to herself just to have a proper rest. And I think that's what her team will be doing.
And her
a rest
team,
from everything is my point.
Her team are so good at recognizing what she needs, whether it's a bit of being 21. Sometimes, she goes off to a gig or something, which is what she should do. You imagine coming out of your tennis career at 35, 40, whatever age she's going to, and then going to your first gig because you hadn't been allowed. I mean, it wouldn't be normal. She wouldn't be a whole human being. And that's very much what we see with Alex, is a whole human being. Her character, her grit, her resilience comes because she is being nurtured as a complete person, which is why I've always said when she finishes her career, I think she'll go into humanitarian, she'll go out and do good in the world because she's a whole person. She isn't just a tennis player who buys handbags and drinks coffee. She is a real whole person, and her mental stability, the speed that she learns with, she's just wonderful. And I think her family have put her in the best hands, having Joanne Bosch looking after her.
Let's look at her ranking, just confirm that in terms of how far Alex has come since the start of this hard court swing in America and Canada. There you can see Alex's name next to the number 20, 2,216 points. She would have gone to 2,311, but that is no longer the case. She will stay on that points total. But the good news is that Paolini will lose a lot of points over the next couple of weeks because she is injured, and so she can't defend all the points she got from getting to the final of Cincinnati last year. So it's very likely that Alex will move up one spot before the US Open. Yes, players from behind could do really well in Cincinnati, but you can see, even with just the one name below Alex that we've got from this section of the rankings, Kalinskaya is nearly 150 points behind Alex. So someone from behind Alex is going to have a very good run in Cincinnati to overtake Alex. So it's very likely that Alex will be seeded 19th or 20th at the US Open, which is very exciting because that will give her some advantages. She won't play a top 8 player in the third round. She'll be seeded to play someone ranked between 9 and 16. And that could be a benefit, or she could draw Bencic again. You just never know. But on that form, Alex would obviously want to avoid Bencic. But her ranking going in the right direction is remarkable from where she was at the start of the year.
But we do also see, don't we, that once she's played somebody once and gets beaten, she comes back the second time. She learns so fast. I mean, sure, I don't think there's anyone who could have beaten Bencic today, but you kind of think that the computer of Alex's tennis IQ and her team teaching her means that I have confidence that I don't think if there was another match against Bencic, I wouldn't be thinking, oh no, she can't possibly beat her, because she learns so fast.
Yeah, I mean, the analysis of tennis is covers all the same shots, all the same components every match. Bencic was a different proposition just simply because she has a different set of strengths. Her backhand is a strength, and obviously the left-hander's serve too. The natural movement is to the backhand. So Alex had to play against her natural shape on her serve as a left-hander. And we heard at the end there, Bencic has beaten her last 10 matches against left-handers. She's won every one, and there's a reason for that, and it's because she has a backhand strength, and that's the natural shape for the left-hander's serve to go to, regardless of whether it's to the deuce court or the ad court. The natural shape of the left-hander's serve is swinging to the right-hander's backhand. And I knew that. Obviously, I talked about it before the match started, and so Alex had to go to the forehand 60% of the time on her first serve. And we saw a couple of times when she pulled off that first serve down the tee on the ad court, and one of them was an ace. She was really pleased. And the reason she was really pleased is because obviously they worked on that. Joanne Bosch had highlighted that and worked on it with her, but she just couldn't do it enough. And her first serve percentage was the only thing that I think Alex will be will sort of privately with her team say, yeah, wasn't quite good enough today on my first serves. Now, regardless of whether she got more first serves in or not, I don't think that would have made a difference to the result. It's just a personal thing that she's working on. To beat Bencic, you need that first serve down the tee to work to the ad court, and you need it to work diagonally to the deuce side, so she can go in those two directions. And I know she's been working at that serve all season because she's been using it sparingly, but she will definitely need to improve that, and that is natural. She's 21, and the incremental steps of improvement and progress is what she cares about, and she knows that that is going to take time, and as long as she's improving, she and her team will be happy, and those points of progress are clear for everyone to see. But yes, she got her first serve in just 58% of the time, and that was very similar to the 56% against McNally. But this was not a McNally she was playing, this was a Belinda Bencic in great form, and that stat needs to be much nearer 70%. But it's good learning, because we're talking about Alex Eala winning big events now. I'm not saying she's going to win a Grand Slam immediately. I've always said the same. The last 6 months, I've always said it's about Alex progressing. So when she's in a peak of her career, she has all the tools, all the experiences, and all the skills to compete for Grand Slam titles in her peak. And what I mean by peak is in certainly 3 or 4 years' time, between 25 and 28, those are the kind of years that a player is in their peak. And I think, I'm not saying Alex can't, I'm just saying that would be my timeline, is building towards her peak years with all this benefit of all this learning. She's competing against these best players tournament after tournament, and she's now beating them because her levels is improving all the time. And that is the area that she will be working on, as will her ability just to sustain the high level. I thought Alex was playing very well today when she was allowed.
Yeah.
And putting the first serve to one side, she's been doing this for all season getting better and better from the back of the court, getting better and better on return. And we saw it today. She broke Bencic's serve twice in the first set. You know, she was matching her, but it was just hard for her to keep it up for the length of time and try to live with Bencic. It just got increasingly hard. And I think, Alex, when you hear her in the press conference or when you see it later on a recording of the press conference, she will just say, hats off to Belinda Bencic. She will definitely applaud the standard of her opponent.
Absolutely, she will, won't she? Guys, thank you so much for being here with us. We've absolutely had a most amazing time in
Washington,
and then Toronto. Well,
we weren't in Washington or Toronto, but we've had a great time watching
feel
Washington.
Like it, and we're going
Toronto.
off to Cincinnati, which will be great. We're going to do the live watch party for the draw, which will be great. And anyone who's new to tennis, we can answer all the questions that you have. I know there was one big question somebody asked at the very beginning, which I know we didn't get to cover, which was about ranking points and sort of, do you need to win 4 titles in order to get to a Grand Slam? That somebody asked very early on, and I promised to ask Dan in the break, but didn't get around to it. So we can talk about that. No, the quick answer is no, you don't. It's all about the ranking points, and it's much more mathematical than that. But we'll talk about that in the for the draw, because that's an interesting point to make at that point. Have a good sleep, Dan and Katie. Yes, absolutely, we will, because as you can see, it's 3:30 in the morning for us, so we will go and have a good sleep. Thank you very much, anyone who has subscribed, to new members. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to have you on as a member, or as a subscriber, or as a person who comes along and watches. Whichever one you are, we absolutely appreciate it. It's wonderful to have you here. And I think for now, do you have anything else to say, or shall we go back to sleep?
Yes, I think we're all going to rest up. We need to take advantage of a couple of days rest, so we're ready to go again in Cincinnati. And then, of course, the week before the US Open, Alex has got some mixed doubles, which is I'm looking forward to as well.
So am I.
Because that's contrast to the women's doubles. I know we've watched her in with Venus Williams once at this event and before on the grass, but mixed doubles, that's going to be a new thing for us to watch with Alex on court.
Are you talking about the exhibition one, or the
actual? Both the exhibition match and then the actual event itself. All that has to be confirmed timings wise, but I'm looking forward to that as well.
I'm just going to give you a quick run through. She's playing with Fonseca, which will be amazing on the court, because the Brazilians are probably second only to the Filipinos in how they support. So that's going to be great fun at the US Open. And then that's the exhibition match. And then she's playing with Felix, who I have to say I adore Felix, because he is a hugely ethical young man. And I admire him massively. And I was sad because he pulled out of the Toronto, but the boys were somewhere else.
They're in Montreal.
They're in Montreal, and he had to pull out because he had a back injury. And I was very worried that actually he might not be playing with Alex at the US Open. But I checked him out today, and apparently it was a slight back injury. Excuse me. Oh, excuse my yawning. And it was only a slight injury, and so keep him in your prayers for the US Open, for Alex's partner, as I know that you will, Alex, for her foot and her general strength and recovery and enjoyment of life.
Yes, it's just to reassure you, it's very hard to win top main tour titles back to back. It's very hard to win 2 consecutive tournaments in a row. So if you're looking for silver linings for Alex, much as we would love her to win every week, every tournament she plays in, the silver lining is that actually having a rest now will actually help her be ready for the US Open. She'll have a decent rest now, However she does in Cincinnati, there is a week before the US Open, between the end of Cincinnati and the US Open starting. The mixed doubles will just be light-hearted, good fun for her, and all just really this similar as practicing in terms of demands on her body. So she's got almost a week off now. Then she'll play Cincinnati, and then she'll have another week off in reality before the US Open starts. So for me, that's plenty of rest time. Alex, the good news is she looked okay today physically. Yes, she was tired. Yes, she's had this winning run, and of course she was tired. But in terms of her body holding up on court, she looked like she was moving to me okay, and she was living with some of the best tennis I've seen in a long time in that opening set. So it's all good news. Brilliant run, Alex Eala. We can't wait to see you play again, but enjoy a few days off, and Katie and I will have a couple of nights good sleep, so we're ready to go again in Cincinnati, because it's exactly the same timings in Cincinnati, and I expect they will schedule Alex certainly once or twice in the evening there, as they have done in Toronto. It's been great.
It has been great.
Great to have you all with us these last 8 matches.
Keep an eye on the community posts, because I will post up any news that's of interest to you guys or of relevance to Alex, and we'll all keep in touch, and we will see you in Cincinnati. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
Po.
Keep believing.
Mabuhay.